as they're going to call a 5-second violation. Not penetrating past the 3-point line, 5-second violation. So
let's see how, again, the Lady Devils do without their leading scorer in as
illegal screen called on John Battle. As
Haley Dye now has 2 fouls for the Lady Trojans. Hannah McReynolds has 2. Brittany Smith has 2. That's actually 17 fouls now for John Battle.
Again, that being a player control foul. Even though it was away from the ball, it'll be a non-shooting foul. As Macy runs the point, gets the ball over to Mara. Both Mullins girls in right now. We've moved Fullen outside as Pendleton goes in, misses her shot. Mara's going to drive in, and they're going to call a block. That could have gone either way, Joe, a block or a charge. He thought about it.
He stopped for a second to think about it. It's going to go against Maggie Deal. That is her first foul, 8th team foul. Now Mara Mullins to the line for Gate City. 3:51 left, second quarter, 17-9. As we miss another free throw.
What does that make us? 2 for about 8 or 9, Joe?
Tuesday night, Gate City could not miss. Tonight, they cannot buy one.
Well, again, these older gymnasiums have the drop-down goals, and they don't have the forgiving rims as some of the newer gymnasiums have.
3 for 9, I believe, right now we are.
So, as 3:40 to go, 17-9, Gate City leads. Great defense as John Battle forces up about a 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Fullen. Fullen gets the ball out to Gerald. Gerald back out to Mara. Back out to Macy. Macy up at the top. Looking on a motion. Going to have an open shot by Gerald. Is going to rattle, no good. And Housewright goes up, no good. Again, a lot of contact underneath as Fullen goes up, misses the shot. Then Housewright goes up, and they call it out of bounds on Gate City. So it's going to be Trojan ball, 3 minutes to go. Again, still 17-9. 15-footer, no good. It's going to be knocked out of bounds.
You know, 2:53 left here in the second quarter, 17-9. Chris, you got to feel good if you're John Battle that you're keeping this within single digits.
Definitely, and I've said this before, but I'm really surprised at the way that Battle is running the court. They're actually beating Gate City on both ends as far as getting down and getting set.
Sarah's stepped back in, which is a good thing. The bad thing is she's got a wrap on her wrist and looks to be an injured thumb as well. So as we get the ball inside to Housewright, and Housewright misses another short shot.
Of course, you remember last year she missed some time, Sarah did, with a fractured wrist.
Yes.
I think it was her left hand, though. Be interested to see how she does.
As she shoots for 3, we'll see how that wrist is doing. Good shot just off the back of the rim. Rebounded over Housewright is going to be the Trojans, Lady Trojans, bringing the ball across the timeline as we're a little over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Almost, no. Using that arm, I thought they were going to call the arm check, but they call a bumping foul.
Score something as an accidental foul because Sam had her arm out, and they were both moving. The Battle player ran into it. I mean, it was a foul, but it wasn't on purpose.
Sam Gerald again on the foul as John Battle will throw the ball in just feet from us as we're on the floor. Errant pass, great defense by Housewright that time, excuse me. Pass inside, great pass inside. Fullen, has she scored much tonight, Joe?
She's got 5 points in the ballgame. You know, Gate City's only scored 7 points in the second quarter.
As we have a steal by Macy. Macy looking to get the ball ahead. Thompson loses control of it. And we're going to have a steal and another steal. 2 steals right there. One by the Trojans and one by the Blue Devils. And she takes the ball all the way. She's hacked on the shoulder. No foul, but give her the bucket, 21-9. Again, Housewright getting some extended time, playing really good defense on their bigger players inside. Having Fullen and Housewright in there both has helped. As they throw up a long shot, no good. As we're wanting to run, and Gerald, no good. Housewright running the court, makes the layup on the miss, 23-9. Again, Housewright having a really good first half, Joe.
Again, they went to that bigger lineup, and it's done well. But they're going to call her with a foul.
Away from the ball, we're going to have a holding foul on Housewright. As
we're going to call that one on 40 again. That is Riley Housewright. That's going to be 17 fouls now.
We're literally right on the court, so from time to time we may have to kind of muffle ourselves because of that call right there was way away from the ball with contact against over the back right there. They do not call it, but we get the rebound. Housewright gets it. Housewright was trying to force that just a little too much as she throws it over the head of Thompson. So it's going to be John Battle ball again on the side court.
23-9, 38 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Almost a steal as John Battle will have the ball. 34 seconds to go. Great defense and almost thrown away, and it is going to be thrown away. It's going to be stolen. Thompson's going to be able to take it all the way in for a layup. She was even able to slow down there at the end. She had so much time.
It was a 3-on-0 break.
It was. 25-9. We're at 15 seconds to go. As ball is going to be kicked. It's going to be out of bounds on Mullins. Great defense as we're down to 9 seconds. John Battle throwing the ball in on the right side, mid-court. As we have a little, somebody's ponytail that fell down. They had to, they throw the ball inside to their big player, double team, 3-pointer at the buzzer, yes. Actually 5 seconds ago, not quite the buzzer. As we have a long shot, just short was Thompson. Again, with about 3.5 seconds to go, they shoot and cut the lead to 25-12 does John Battle. But we'll take a break, come back with this exciting, physical, and low-scoring first half. Again, you're listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Family owned for 3 generations, Broadwater Trading Company proudly supports Gate City High School and wishes the Blue Devils the best for a great upcoming season. Broadwater Trading Company is your local steel dealer, and they've got chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, outdoor power equipment, and much, much more, including farm equipment and supplies. So go by and see them today at 297 West Water Street, or give them a call at 386-6811. Again, that's 386-6811. Again, Broadwater Trading Company, proudly supporting Gate City Athletics.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil Sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
Whether you're headed out to the game or if you're just looking for something great to eat, stop by and see the outstanding folks at the Campus Drive-In on Kane Street in Gate City. Campus Drive-In supporting Gate City Athletics for over 60 years, and they have a tremendous selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items, and they're open 7 days a week. Also go in and ask about their new ice cream machine as well. So give them a call for call-in orders at 276-386-3702. Again, that's 276-386-3702.
For exceptional Mexican food and the perfect place to stop in before heading out to watch another Gate City victory, La Carreta Express in Weber City offers a tremendous menu of authentic Mexican cuisine at a great price. La Coretta proudly supports Blue Devil sports, and they're open 7 days a week, even until 10 p.m. every night except Sunday. So dine in with them today or give them a call at 276-386-7000 for call-in orders. Again, that's 276-386-7000. And they're located next to Weber City Drug on U.S. Highway 23 in Weber City.
You are listening to the home of Blue Devil sports. This is Gate City Sports Radio.
And we're back here at halftime. About 7:45 left here until we start the second half. Again, Gate City with a 25-12 advantage. Chris, let's talk through, again, some of the scoring in the first half and some of the rebounds. What do you got on the defensive side, especially with the rebounds and steals?
Well, one thing that stood out to me this game are the steals. Normally the girls 3 or 4 steals a game. I have right now Gate City with 13 compared to 7 for Battle. Of those 13, I've got Fullen with 3 along with 2 blocks. Kate Pendleton with the steal, Sam Gerald with the steal, Kendall Quillen with a couple, Sarah Thompson with 3, Riley Housewright with 2, and Macy Mullins with 1. On the rebounds side, I've got Gate City with 18 compared to 14 for Battle. Jaden Fullen with 5, Mara Mullins with 4, Kate Pendleton with 2, Samantha Gerald with 1, Sarah Thompson with 3, and Riley Housewright with 3. It's been a defensive game, really, on both sides. Both sides, I think, are playing pretty good defense.
Both of them playing extremely hard. You know, I'd like to see a little bit more offensive execution. Some of those shots we missed inside, again, because we do have that high size advantage inside with Fullen and Housewright. But, again, you got to give John Battle credit. They're playing the way the referees are going to call it and letting them play a little bit, and it is what it is. So, 25-12, as let's talk about the scoring for the Blue Devils. Sarah Thompson leads the way. She's got 15 points. She did exit there for a couple minutes. Got her wrist wrapped up. Don't know if it's more of a floor burn or if it was something a little bit deeper than that. Of course, we'll talk to her, maybe see after the game. Jaden Fullen's got 5 points. Mara Mullins got 3. And Riley Housewright's got 2. You take a look at John Battle. They're led by Anna McKee. She's got 5 points. Bethany Smith's got 3. Maggie Deal's got 2. And Colleen Harder. That's it for the scoring. A very low-scoring basketball game. You know, we talked about, like at Tennessee High, it was 16-10. Neither team was playing very good. Then we talked about like at Union, it was a low-scoring game at halftime, but they were playing really, really hard. This game, I think they're playing really, really hard, but there's just a little bit of offensive execution on both sides that we've missed.
Right. Well, both teams, as I said, I think are playing really good defense. I know a lot of people are disagreeing with some of the officials' non-calls, but at the end of the half, if I'm not mistaken, both teams had 8. They're calling it the same both sides. This is the kind of game you see when you play the bigger schools. If Gate City wants to make a run in the tournament, they've got to get used to this. As I've said before, it's not a foul if it's not called, and they're letting both teams do that. I think that Battle is just being a little more physical than Gate City may be used to, but Gate City needs to respond and play just as physical.
And we talked about it with the boys, especially against Union. You know, they came out, kind of punched them in the mouth. You know, they were going to be very physical with the Dean and Irvin. These girls are doing the same thing. Physical with Thompson, physical with Jaden inside. You know, not giving them easy, uncontested. Now, we was able to get away on a little bit on the breaks. Of course, got some fast break points. And that's something, too, that this Gate City team has evolved. You know, earlier season, we didn't see them run that much. This game, and last game, and in Patrick Henry as well, they were able to start getting out and running a little bit, creating some of those good opportunities to score.
Right, and I think hopefully that strategy is going to pay dividends this half. Gate City, how can I put this? Looks to be in maybe a little better shape than Battle, and just running up and down the court should take its toll late in the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter.
As the Lady Devils come out, we've not seen them. Well, we've not seen Sarah Thompson yet, so she may be in there getting some treatment or something on her.
Well, I heard her say she was having some problems with her hand. I'm wondering if maybe she banged her elbow, hit the nerve or something like that. The fact that she came back in makes me think it's not serious. Of course, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a trainer, but I thought that was encouraging that she came back in. So far, the scoring for Gate